I'm KHU11 meteorologist Chris Ramirez, and here's a look at our tropics update. We are watching an area of concern that's currently over the Yucatan Peninsula. The National Hurricane Center now giving this a 50% chance of development within the next 7 days. Hurricane hunters have taken off, and they are actually going to investigate this system later on this afternoon. As we look at future track, the good news about this is that this is expected to remain well south of the U.S.-Mexico border. So it still could send some moisture our way in terms of showers and storms by tomorrow afternoon. But the center of that low, you see that right there, likely to head in and around Tampico. And it's going to be fairly short-lived as we head into Monday. As soon as it comes in contact with land, definitely does a good job at weakening that system and tearing it apart. Going into the next 2 to 3 days, it's looking likely this system's going to be out of the picture, at least by Wednesday. We'll also have to keep an eye on the wind shear. We have a lot of wind shear to the north of that area, and this usually does a good job at suppressing any tropical development. So that's going to keep that system well to the south. Hurricanes, tropical storms usually don't like wind shear. It's the higher level wind speeds that are in the upper levels of the atmosphere, and we have a lot of that just south of Texas, just off the coast of Texas, heading into the next 24 to 48 hours. So wind shear doing a good job at keeping that system well to the south. We also have a high pressure system over Texas that's going to also make us more dry for today. But looking at the sea surface temps are about 84, 85 degrees, and it takes temperatures 85 degrees or higher to fuel that tropical storm development. And so we're seeing those ocean temps a little bit on the warmer side through the next 2 to 3 days. Of course, the next name on the list is going to be Barry. We already had Andrea. That was very short-lived out on the Atlantic Ocean. And so it's going to be interesting enough to see if this actually does turn into a tropical depression or a named storm within the next 12 to 24 hours. And so it is going to impact us going into the next 24 hours, especially for our Sunday here across Southeast Texas. We have tropical moisture heading our way, and that is going to fuel thunderstorm development heading into the Sunday afternoon. And so we do have the chance of more scattered showers and storms for your Sunday afternoon here across our area. Looking at the rain potential with this system, it's looking more likely the heaviest rain likely, like I said, well south of the U.S.-Mexico border. Tampico up to 4 inches of rain. Soto La Marina up to 6.5 inches of rain. And so the heaviest rain well south of us. Good news for Texas and the Texas coast, but we still could get some afternoon showers and downpours once that tropical moisture starts heading our way into Sunday afternoon. And that's when we're actually able to see that in our future track. We're expecting to see storm coverage to become more widespread by 1, 2 o'clock, and then going into around 7 p.m. That's when we're expecting to see rain chances ultimately diminish. So very isolated today, but that tropical moisture bringing storm and rain chances by Sunday afternoon for the latter half of our weekend. Also, we're tracking some Saharan dust. We have a plume of that moving over the Gulf, and that's going to be moving into southeast Texas by Monday and into Tuesday. This also does a really good job at suppressing tropical development and keeping it well away from us. Even though it's going to bring some lower air quality levels and some hazy skies here across the Houston area, we are expecting that to continue to move in by Tuesday, Wednesday, and ultimately into Thursday of this coming week, just around the July 4th. And so as we look at our 7-day forecast, you see that 70% chance of showers and storms for Sunday. That's all thanks to that tropical moisture. We could see this storm activity last into Monday, and then rain chances becoming a bit more isolated for Tuesday. Mostly dry with high temps in the upper 90s by Wednesday and Thursday. And 4th of July, might see some showers, but we will see mostly hot conditions. So after today and tomorrow, we are going to have to pay attention to the heat for us here across the area. The good news is it's going to remain quiet here across Houston starting on Tuesday. Could still see some showers here and there, but expecting that tropical moisture to move in tomorrow to bring us some more scattered showers and storms, and that ultimately is going to be the case for Sunday. And so here's a look at your tropics development. We are definitely tracking the latest, and you can find the latest updates on KHOU.com and on the KHOU 11 app.